ladies and gentlemen, if you leave here with only two things tonight, I hope they will be, first, we are operating in a system that the state of Indiana gave us to operate within. We are responsible to them, to the State Board of Accounts, to do it how they tell us to. The system may be flawed, but it is the system we have. And secondly, this board has done nothing during this administration that is not available to any of you on a public record. Look it up, see for yourself. I'm finished.
No, I was asking her.
No, we will open up.
I'm not done.
No.
More comments.
I didn't know.
Yeah. Okay. There's an elephant in the room, guys. Introduce it. The reason everyone is here is because a bunch of firemen thought they were going to get laid off. Is that right? Is that fair statement? Okay. You're not getting laid off. You just heard that, right? So why isn't everybody turning around and leaving? Because they don't want it to happen again. You guys and your families especially don't ever deserve to go through this again, and it's not your fault. If anybody is not to blame in this whole thing, it's the people on shift, the people in the fire department. It was not your fault. They talked about this petition, and I think everybody understands what happens. We had a resolution. There were some petitioners that filed against it, and that held up the possibility of him even applying for the loan. Is that correct, Brody?
Selling them.
Well, selling the loan, excuse me, yeah. He couldn't put it out to bid until that matter was taken care of, and it was taken care of by the same 14 people that signed the petition, rescinding it. And you don't have to, if you don't want to, but are any of the people that signed the petition here? Okay. Can you count hands for me, just so we know? 1, 2, 3. Is that a crutch or a hammer? That's a crutch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Thank you. So 6 of the 14 people, or 15, excuse me, 6 of the 15 people are here. So of the 6 of you that were here, how many of you were at the May 24th meeting?
Actually, Dave, I think this has no relevance.
I have the floor. Okay, the reason I bring this up is because the petition was signed because of the fact that we didn't discuss the 8 criteria, right?
Right.
Okay, but in the minutes that we just approved, unless they were read wrong, I think it said, as a consumer. But that's where the discussion comes in here, is they were brought up, but they weren't brought up and answered to somebody's satisfaction, somebody on this petition. I have a little bit of difficulty understanding how someone can file a petition saying we didn't do something in the meeting when they weren't here, they didn't ask for copies of the minutes of the meeting, and they didn't ask for the
And they were approved tonight.
You're correct, but nobody even asked. That's my point. So how do they know they didn't ask? So we have nobody that's been in the meeting, heard the or read the minutes because they weren't available, or asked for recording. So then the same 14 people, the same 15 people signed a petition to rescind the petition, signed to rescind the petition. I don't know how many of those people were at the meeting that heard the 8 things that were covered. How many people were at the meeting? I was working that day, so, you're right, I wasn't there. You're right. But how many people were there?
No, which one?
At the 16th, one downtown DLG.
Look, the one we had the hearing, that signed the petition?
No, the people that were downtown on the 16th,
It was at
or the county, on the 16th, how many were there?
that signed the petition.
Yeah.
2.
So we've got 15 people that signed a petition that weren't at the meeting, and then we got 13 people that signed another petition that said that they were covered at a meeting that they weren't at. So here's the bottom line. When I look at this whole thing, when I look at this from top to bottom, and believe me, I've thought about this a lot, and I've talked to Ronnie, I've talked to Don, I ran into Brad Elmore at Lowe's the other day, and his poor daughter had to listen to us talk about it for 15 minutes. But there's one person in this whole mess that's to blame, and that's me. It's totally, absolutely, 100% my fault. And I'll tell you why that's true. I knew that I had a target on my back, and Steve has a target on his back, and Ronnie does also. Excuse me. So I should have known that something was going to come out of this. I should have known when that question was asked, and I should have known to say, is that covered? Are you good? Did we explain that to you? Are those 8 things covered? And I didn't do it. And I didn't do it, so it's my fault. All right? And to you guys, I apologize. To your families, I apologize. To Timmons and his Phillips here, no, okay. To you two, I especially apologize because I just put you guys through 18 weeks of crap in the recruit class, and then I turn you out and do this to you. So I sincerely apologize to you. But make one thing absolutely perfectly clear, that no one in this township was in any danger, their family, their property, or anything. These men would come in here, and women, sorry Connie, would come in here and sit down at the meeting and say, we're probably going to have to lay somebody off, and then go out and get in their rigs and answer runs. All right, so I sure wish that there was a little bit more of that type of loyalty and dignity in this community. I'm sorry, you guys, it's my fault, and I apologize. Is Rich Lau here? No. Todd, what are you trustee, or what are you? You eating something, or you're the president? Okay. I want you to take a vote on whether you guys want me to stay on this board, okay? And I want everyone to vote. And you're not going to hurt my feelings either way. See, I'm here for them. Bottom line, they want someone on this board that works 24-hour shifts, in case you guys don't know what I do for them. Works 24-hour shifts, knows what it's like to get up 3 or 4 times a night and come home and hop in a car, drive to Myrtle Beach or something like that, and act like they're having fun. All right? It's not easy. And they wanted somebody up here that understands that. And that's what they put me here for, and I let them down. All right? So, if you want me here, that's fine. Take a vote. I want everyone to vote. Don't do a Austin thing on me here. I want 7 people voting. But I want everyone to vote, and if it takes 100%, that's fine. If it takes 51%, that's fine. Whatever you guys decide. But next month, you let me know, okay? So, that's all I got to say.
Okay, Dave. Okay, now we'll open up the floor to public comment.
Can I make one sentence remark? In conjunction with what Mr. Jackson just said, if there was anyone who had any concerns about whether we were meeting our obligations, it probably would have been just as simple to come to the township and ask for information. I think I can state without equivocation that no one did.